The FDA has approved a drug to treat COVID-19, and tonight we're getting reaction from the local medical community on Remdesivir.
Yeah, Fox 12's Sarah Hurwitz spoke with a doctor who says the drug gives them a new tool to treat patients.
Well, back in May, we spoke with Providence when it was taking part in clinical trials for Remdesivir. Today, I spoke with a Providence doctor who says with the FDA approval, this will make it much easier to treat patients with the drug. Providence doctor David Hodgkin says more than 6 months into the pandemic, the medical world now knows more about COVID-19.
What we've been able to do is get comfortable with the disease so that we're treating it and responding to what we're seeing. And we're also able to really focus on the management of these patients.
Hodgkin says that's because in terms of what he's seen day to day, hospitalizations are manageable right now. Remdesivir, Dr. Hodgkin says, is helping improve recovery rates, and with its FDA approval, more patients qualify for it now.
In the state of Oregon, we're not limited right now. We don't have a surplus of patients that prevent us from being able to administer the Remdesivir. So we're seeing it used more because we're not limited to those emergency use authorizations, et cetera. It doesn't solve it. It doesn't decrease your risk of death, but it may make you feel a little bit better sooner.
And Dr. Hodgkin says there are still a lot of unanswered questions about COVID.
Until we have a vaccine that's been shown to be effective and safe, the best thing that you can do is try and prevent yourself and your loved ones and other individuals from getting it.
That means practicing all of the things we've been hearing for months. Wearing a face mask, social distancing, and trying to stay home. And while Remdesivir is one medication that can help patients with COVID-19, Dr. Hodgkin says there's an antibody study that Providence is taking part in right now.
We give an infusion of antibodies that blocks all of those spikes, and the thought is that it won't get into the cell and won't cause the destruction. So that's the next big thing that we're waiting for the results of the clinical trials is to tell us whether or not this is going to make a difference.
And that doctor you heard from there says that he is concerned about upcoming Halloween with people gathering. He does want to remind people that wearing Halloween face masks is not going to provide the same amount of protection as a surgical face mask would. From the mobile newsroom, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12 Oregon.